have gotten this information?
If you were screened, she would have got it from you, or if the courts may have gave it to her if she screened you, or...
No, when you say screen me, you mean she would
I
have...
don't know if she screened you, but a lot of times when people are court ordered, Veronica is our liaison for the courts, and so she goes to the courthouse,
right,
and she will ask questions to clients. And so she might have went there and did screening on you, asked you a bunch of questions.
She didn't ask me any questions.
Okay.
She never talked to me. And when I tried to talk to her, she said, no, because you're with your attorney, Joe Perry. So she never talked to me. So this information that she wrote on this document is falsified.
Okay.
Because she did not get it from me. I did not write it down. She did not even talk to me.
Okay.
So that makes me feel very uncomfortable that this information has been falsified on me.
Sure.
So my social worker at St. Vincent told me that anytime that you guys make me feel uncomfortable, I should request another therapist from another agency because you have information here that has been falsified on me.
Sure. I mean, we can, yeah, definitely you can do that. That's your right.
Okay, well, I'm requesting from another agency, because you have falsified information. She never screened me. She never spoke to me.
Okay. She might have got this, because this is just your name and address. She might have got that.
No, she has an emergency contact person for me. And from what I understand, Ms. Ross said I would have had to give her that information. Is that not so?
Yeah, most of the time you have to give the information.
Because that's personal, right?
Right. Have you ever been a client here before?
Yes, and I would not have ever given the name of Patrick Walton, which is my mother's son, who beat me in my mother's house.
Okay, so it could have been, let me see when that was added. I could possibly, maybe
she told me that was the day of the court, or,
It was added in the day of the court. She saw that?
Oh, I don't know. You can look it up.
See, on mine it shows Donna Nixon.
Yes, that's today. I just put that in there today. She just updated the information.
Okay.
That's FBI Victims Crime Specialist.
Okay.
But this information here was put in.
It could have been in the day of the court order.
Okay.
The court could have gave her that information.
The courts, is that legal for the courts to give a contact person, the emergency contact person for me?
This is a court order, but we can't talk to this emergency contact person unless you allow me to. I can't release any information.
Right, but the only way Veronica would have been able to put that on there would have...
If somebody had told her that information.
And you say, I don't have a right to... But you're saying this is a screening.
No, this isn't a screening. This is like your face sheet, like your demographic information.
Okay, is this a standard form?
Yes, standard form. This isn't a screening. A screening would be a form that would have questions about symptoms, questions about how you were feeling.
Okay, but this information, she wouldn't have had to talk to me to get it?
Not if it was already in your chart.
That couldn't have already been in any chart. What chart? The chart where? From here? No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
The way she would have got this information, there's three ways. She could have got it from you the day you were screened. You said no. She could have got it from your old chart. If this was ever in your old chart.
Not ever in my old chart. Not ever.
Okay. Then somebody gave her this information.
Someone gave it to her.
I don't know. How would she know who Patrick Walton was?
This is the person who lied on me in the petition.
Okay. That may
So why would you, and I'm sitting there saying they lied on me, why would they use that person as an emergency contact person for me?
I don't know. I don't know who would put that in there. I don't know who, because Veronica doesn't update this information. She writes it on a form and somebody else has it.
Well, Ms. Ross said Veronica did it.
Okay. She might who did it. I can't think who did it here.
Okay.
All I see is the Donna Nixon.
Okay, well, that makes me feel very uncomfortable because this is a falsified document. You understand what I'm saying?
Somebody added this in and you didn't want to.
All of the information, even the information on that I was living in a homeless shelter, where did she get that information?
Now, see, anybody who doesn't own their own house or live in their own house is classified as homeless to the state of Arkansas. So if you're living with a friend, a relative, anything like that, you're classified as homeless to the state of Arkansas.
Okay.
And doesn't mean it's a homeless / shelter, not necessarily to live in a shelter, just that you don't have a home that is yours.
But you're having 19 Alamo Street. That's not a shelter?
No, that's your house, right?
Family home.
It should be a house.
So why would she be put in homeless shelter?
Well, if it's not your house, if you don't own it, then you qualify under homeless.
Okay. Okay.
Even like, I have nieces and nephews that live with somebody that's not their mom, and they're qualified as homeless because they're not living, it's not their own house.
Okay. Okay.
That's the guy thing. But this emergency contact, we're not allowed to contact these people unless you sign a release that you want us to talk to them. So,
but the name should have never been there.
Okay, we can remove it.
Well, she removed it, but it's still a falsified document. It's still falsified.
Somebody still put it in there and shouldn't.
Right. Right. Because I didn't ask for it to be put there.
Would your family have given that name?
There's no way. How are they going to speak for me? She was in the court with me that day. If she was going to talk to me, you're saying she had a right. She could have spoke to me. I tried to speak to her. She could have spoke to me. I tried to speak to her. She wouldn't speak to me. She said that, because I was speaking to my attorney. So after this court thing was over, if she wanted an emergency contact person for me, she should have asked me. That's what Ms. Ross said.
Right, sure.
So again, it's falsified because it's saying that I told her to add this person as a contact.
Somebody told her, not you. Somebody told her.
Well, Ms. Ross said that it would have had to be me. That's what Ms. Ross said. And since you guys don't, that makes me feel very uncomfortable. Because this is someone who tried to hurt me at some time, and they falsified this court document to hurt me.
Okay. Well, the only other provider around here, I think, is Life Strategies. Have you worked with them before?
No.
And I think they're downtown. I think. And we can use your referral to Life Strategies. There's no problem with that.
Okay.
That was what it is?
Sure.
Okay.
Now, is Veronica located? Is she associated with that company, Veronica Brown?
No. She works for Miss South Health System. She is the emergency coordinator screener. So she's not even in this clinic. She doesn't work for this clinic. What she does is she works for the court. She is under this company, but she does all of our court screenings in Lee County, in Phillips County, in Crittenden County, in Cross County. That's her job. So she's not even